Welcome back in, everyone. Thank you for staying with us. We had all three Northern Regional Championship games for field hockey on Wednesday, and now those three teams are gearing up for states. And for the Riverhawks down in Skowhegan, this is not their first rodeo. The Riverhawks won their 21st straight regional title on Wednesday, and if you don't believe me, the proof is right in front of you. Skowhegan trailed late in the game to number 2 Oxford Hills, but they battled back. They tied the game late in the fourth quarter, and then they took the lead and the victory in overtime. So they took home the hardware, but it wasn't easy. And they say that comeback win just shows how tough their team is.
To me, it shows our grit and determination. We've worked really, really hard for the past year to get where we are now. Last night was a tough game, and Oxford Hills is a really, really great team, but I knew in my heart that we were going to beat them.
Now they have survived and advanced to Saturday's state championship game. Well, they'll be going up against Cheverus for the second straight year. They fell 4-1 to the Stags last fall in the big game, so this year they're out for vengeance. And their 21st state title in program history is also what they're out for. And the girls say it's all going to come down to the mental game.
It's all about your state of mind. To me, it's about, like, we have the skill, we have the experience, we have the coaches. At this point, it's up to our head and our heart and how bad we really, really want it.
All right, wishing them luck on Saturday down in Messalonskee. Over to some soccer now. Those state championships are Saturday as well. And once again, representing Class C North in the girls' state game will be Bucksport. The Bucks, for the second straight year, rattled off a perfect regular season and rode it all the way through playoffs, capped off with Wednesday night's grinded-out 2-1 win over the Greater Halton Co-op for the regional crown. And they say their chemistry, both on and off the field, has really paid off for them between the white lines.
It was awesome. Just having everybody there and being able to work together to get the win again was awesome. It's like a new family for all of us, and even when soccer's over, we're all still going to talk to each other and hang out and have this family that's not going to leave.
We all just played together. We have worked so hard this entire season, and just like finally all of our hard work paying off, like it shouldn't have gone any other way. We all get along so well. It's literally just a family.
Now, Bucksport is awaiting a familiar foe in Saturday's Gold Ball game. Last year, they traveled up to Presque Isle and fell short to the Southern champion, Maranacook. This year, the Black Bears and the Bucks will meet again, this game being at Hampden Academy, and Bucksport tells me the loss is still in the back of their minds, but it's redemption time, and they just need to stick to their game.
Yeah, I think we have a very good chance. We just have to play our game. We have to control the midfield. We have to run fast, we have to communicate, and pass well.
It definitely pumps us up just because it's redemption, and we're not going to let that happen again this year. I think we also just have to play our game and just communicate more and just play together, and we should be okay.
All right, that game is the final state title game being played at Hampden Academy on Saturday. Start time projected for 5:30. Let's take a look at the other state tournaments, state championship games. For boys soccer, North Yarmouth and Madawaska and Deering, Fort Kent and Waynfleet at Hampden Academy, John Baptist and Yarmouth at Hampden, Scarborough and Brunswick at 3 p.m. at Deering. For girls soccer now, we mentioned Bucksport. For Class D, it's North Yarmouth and PVHS at 12:30 at Deering, Bucksport Maranacook, and then Herman and Yarmouth and Scarborough and Brunswick, a doubleheader between those two teams down in Deering. And now for field hockey, Class C, MCI and Winthrop. In Class B, it's Lawrence and Freeport. And as we mentioned, Skowhegan and Cheverus, the last game, those are all at Messalonskee High School. Let's go to the ice now. Maine Hockey has split their last 2 weekend series, and they're looking to keep it rolling this weekend away from home. Maine has been a completely different team this season. 2 weeks ago, they bested Quinnipiac, the third-ranked team in the country at the time, in their home opener. Last week, they came back from a 2-goal deficit to tie the game and then won in a shootout, taking a win over their second-ranked team in 2 straight weeks against Northeastern. They've now got top 10 UConn on the road this weekend, and when it comes to the Huskies, the Black Bears are going to need to bring their A game, just like every weekend in Hockey East.
You know, we just stick to what we've been doing. I think we've been really good at executing a lot of details that we go over, that coach goes over. Finishing our hits, being physical, asserting dominance, right away in the game, first 5 minutes, and letting that carry throughout the game.
They go and they hit you. They're fast. They have good players. Their goaltending's been good. So, we're going to have to be mentally engaged from the drop of the puck, or else we're going to be deer in the headlights.
Staying with Maine now, Maine women's soccer, a big semifinal matchup at UNH. Black Bears down 1 in the first half, but it's the freshman Julie Losius from Maddie Michaud, and she ties it at 1-1. Black Bears get on the board at the end of the first half. Let's move on now. Later to the second half. Time winding down. Megan Guarnett with the nice cross for UNH, and Abby Meyer is just going to head it in to finish the job. Maine would not put anything else on the board, and UNH heads to the conference finals with a 2-1 victory. So a historic season for Maine women's soccer, but the end of the road at UNH on Thursday. That is all the time we have for sports, though. We'll be right back after the break.